Today, I want to take you on a quick and exciting tour of my tiny but mighty art studio. The very spot where my artistic ideas come to life and also the place where I create content for my social media. If you're curious to see my minimalistic creative space, then you should stick around. Hello everyone, I'm Ovidiu and I'm a Recycle magazine collage artist. Let's start with the coolest thing about my art studio, and that is where it is located. It is right here in my home. Now let's get into the inside. This may not be what you'd expect, but it's where I make my art happen. Okay, so this is pretty much it. This is pretty much all the space, so thank you for checking it out and see you on the next one. Alright, now stop, don't go, I'm just joking. Let's go deeper and explore more about where I work. Okay, so first check out the easel. A cool thing that I did myself when we moved to this new home, and that hangs on my wall. It's super helpful for my collage projects, and I also use it to make videos for social media. And guess what? It is also a handy setup for taking super high-res pictures of my art. These pictures, I could use them for, I don't know, like prints or just to show them in galleries. And the big bonus, it is that it doesn't take any space in my room as a regular easel would do. It is true that sometimes I still use a regular easel to work on the sides of my canvases, but that's just for short periods of time. Making this easel was super easy. I just used some zigzag clips that I attached with screws to this wooden plank, and then I hung the plank on the wall. Now let's move to the space where I keep all my art stuff. As you can see, this space is really filled up. There are some blank canvases over here and a few artworks that I haven't sold yet. Just 6 to be exact. It is pretty cool that out of all the art I've made over these years, only these 6 are still waiting for a new home. If you're interested in one of them, just let me know and I don't know, we'll figure something out. Next, on this shelf, there's this cutting machine that I got to help me with tricky cuts, but honestly, I hardly use it and I'm actually thinking about selling it. Up on the higher shelf, you'll find my art supplies like the glue sticks, varnish bottles, and these acrylic paints for my current collection. And also this black box. This black box actually contains all the small things that I don't know where to deposit. As you can see, it's full and I don't know actually what I'm doing with all this stuff, but sometimes you might need something that you can find over here. In the back there are some old computer parts that I haven't thrown away yet, but I definitely will. I just have to find a place nearby where I can recycle them, because you know I'm all about recycling. On the other side, I've got these important papers for my art business, you know, like any business needs to have, and some books that I just deposit over here. At the top of this storage area, I keep all my filming equipment, like this tripod for my camera, a softbox for lighting, and a mat that reflects the light. There is also this camera stabilizer, which I'm using right now to film this video. Over here, I've got this protective stuff for my artwork while traveling. It's I don't know, cardboards that you can make corners for protecting the artwork. And I deposit them over here too. So that's where I put all my art stuff. It might be a small space, but it fits everything I need. Besides this space, there is my desk. I've got an old computer that I need to replace soon. On this computer I do actually all my digital artwork. There's also a mat that I use for cutting special shapes when I cannot do only with the scissors in front of the canvas. This is the place where I make those quick collage videos for my minute collages. If you don't know them, you should check out the link right over here. Next to my desk is this window that gives me natural light and a nice view of the park nearby. On the wall in front of my desk, I have a small area where I keep all the things I need on a daily basis, like the scissors, some markers, some headphones, and there's also this picture taken on the most beautiful day of my life. just to remind me of what is truly important in life. Now let's go to the opposite corner of my tiny studio, where you can find this not so comfy daybed where I just relax sometimes or work on my laptop, or I don't know, just hang out on social media. This bed, it's really not comfortable at all, but as the great Constantin Brâncuș said, too much comfort gets you to be lazy and steals your energy. And I really do believe this, and this is the reason I have it over here. Right next to the bed I have these little shelves where I keep my camera and my memory cards, and also some magazines that I use in my collages. Oh, and there's also this plant that my wife says it's the money plant. So if I become the next Damien Hirst, or I don't know, the next Mr. Beast, please know that I need to thank to this little guy. Last but not least, in the other corner, I've got my stash of magazines that I use for my art. I used to keep a ton of magazines, but now I only keep what I really need for a few projects. And as I finish using them, I get new ones. And that's a wrap for today's tour. I'm really glad I could show you my creative space and prove that you don't need a big area to make great art. See you on the next one, and keep those creative vibes going.